welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Rev. I didn't even get a chance to introduce myself. You guys are too much. All right, I'm your host, Reverend Lawrence Kearney. Tonight, as always, we want to start off by first thanking God for another beautiful day. Give it up to God. He's awesome. He's an awesome God. He deserves all the praise. Giving it up to God, who is the head of my life. Without him, there's no me. If you don't know God and the pardon of your sins, with the way this weather has been, these hot days, I'm telling you, get to know God now, because otherwise, you think it's been hot these last few days, there's a place you'll go that's 10 times hotter. But we're going to leave that topic alone. Give a shout out to my wife, Vanessa. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. All right. Thank you all. I appreciate the fact that you love my wife, but I love her a little bit more. I think I love her more than you guys. Anyway, also, want to give it up for my admins. I'm sure they'll be on. Let's give it up for my admins. greatest admin team. Want to give a shout out also to my cousin Rosie. Give a shout out to Rosie. I want to give a shout out to my sisters, Siobhan and Darlene. Give a shout out. Can I finish my shout out? All right, I'm going to ask that you hold your applause to the end. I've got a couple more shout outs I want to do. I want to give a shout out to Creations by Diva. Shout out to a friend of mine, father in ministry, Apostle Darrell Towns, who is a faithful viewer. Give a shout out to Isha Gardner, another faithful viewer. Who else? I want to give a shout out to all of you who come on every time I go live. I want to give a shout out to another close friend of mine, Apostle Gilbert Monroe. Apostle also want to give a shout out to Reverend DeAndre Johnson. Give a shout out to his wife, Latricia Glanton, Minister Latricia Glanton Johnson. Let's give a shout out to my wife who just brought me a cup of coffee. I promise you, she's always on time. That's the best cup right there. And I want to give a shout out to each and every last one of you for coming on and supporting me. Wait. Almost forgot. I can't shout out Apostle Towns without shouting out his wife, evangelist, leading lady, Barbara P. Sykes Towns. All right. Yeah, I hit the wall. So, now that we've gotten the shout outs out the way, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Before we get started, I like to find out how my people are doing. Because you guys aren't just viewers, you're family. So how are you guys doing today? How are you all doing on this beautiful evening? How are you all doing? Got a story for you all too. You guys are going to love this. But just before we go into my story, I just want to find out how you guys are doing. How was you guys' day? How's your week been? You ready for the weekend? Are you ready for the 4th of July? My wife says she had a great day today. Apostle Town said he's doing just fine. Amen. Thank God. Praise the Lord. So today, for those of you who don't know, I had the pleasure of actually having my wife work with me today. Boy, what an experience. Wasn't a bad one. Wasn't a bad one. It was a good experience. Um, but I must say, it was definitely an experience worth doing all over again. It was definitely an experience I would do all over again. And guess what? I will be doing all over again tomorrow. Yep, I'll be doing it all over again tomorrow. So, before we go into tonight's topic, what do you guys think about this whole thing with Mr. Cosby? He's home. Bill Cosby is home, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Cosby's home. Right. Bill Cosby is home. Now he gets the real jello pudding. So, tonight we want to deal with something a little different from normal. I'm not quite sure who the three people are on the Real Talk with Rev page, but welcome. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you joined us this evening. Just saw something here. Okay. I'm not sure who the person is that's watching on my personal page, but thank you and welcome for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for joining us this evening and welcome to the page. Welcome to the live. And to all of you out here in the HAPS world, thank you. Thank you for joining me. So, tonight I want to deal with this thing called giving people back their mess. Oh, before we go into that, I want to give you, told you I had a story for you. So, this evening, my wife and I went to the store. I sat in the car. We went to the store to get something to eat. I sat in the car while she ran in. And in the midst of her running in the store, um, while she's in the store, there's a young man who was behind her who had his son with him. And as my wife was getting ready to pay for stuff, um, the guy said to my wife, "Let me pay for that." Now, naturally, as a man, the first thing I thought of when he said that was, "Do I need to go ahead and check this dude?" It's like, who does this guy think he is? He'll be coming out here trying to, buy my life. So, um, what we ended up doing was the guy said to my wife, "Listen, I'm just trying to hurry up and get home. I'm in a rush, and I need to get my son inside before it starts raining." The gentleman paid for everything that my wife had. We had just had a conversation. She and I literally just had a conversation as we were pulling out from the yard, saying we wish we can get food stamps, and here it is. God blessed us by having a man who had food stamps to pay for our food. Now you can't tell me that wasn't God. So God be the glory. That's right, cuz. That's right, Rosie. That's right. To God be the glory. Um, Before we go any further, I would be remiss if I did not. I got something I want you guys to hear. Today is a very special day. Um, and the reason why today is a special day is because 1 year ago today, there she is. Hey, Chris. 1 year ago today, I met my wife. So today is our 1 year anniversary of being with each other. But even more importantly, it's our anniversary. Tomorrow will come, girl, I give it anniversary. All right, got it. Happy anniversary to my beautiful wife, Vanessa Kearney. Um, this is our 2 month anniversary of being married, 1 year anniversary of being together. And there go my admins. What's going on, admins? My cousin Rosie is on. What's going on, Rosie? My sister Siobhan is on. What's going on? Um, Daggone it. Hey, there's my sister Darlene. What's going on, D? So, it's a very special day for me. Today is our anniversary, 1 year anniversary of being together, and 2 month anniversary of being married. So, it kind of prompted me to start wondering. I dealt with a lot of stuff um, this within the last year. I carried around a lot of weight, right? And ironically, though, here's the funny part: the weight that I was carrying around wasn't mine. It wasn't my weight. I was carrying around other people's weight, other people's stress, other people's drama, other people's aggravation, other people's bad spirits. I carried that around, and the one thing that I realized was I was carrying around other people's mess. So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to give people back their mess.
My voice, my strength. The new fragrance, Voce Viva, Valentino.
We're giving you back your misery. We're giving you back your mess tonight. After tonight, we're not carrying nobody else's mess around with us. We have enough stuff in our own personal lives that we have to deal with that we can no longer afford to carry around anybody else's mess. We can't carry your misery. Listen, we've been so stressed out, right? We stress ourselves out trying to make sure that everybody else is good. We do this carrying around other people's mess. I'm going to try to avoid this tonight. Tonight, I'm going to try. We all know that it's not an easy thing for me to do, but I'm going to try not to go to the Bible tonight. I know I say this every night, but we're going to try not to. We're going to try hard not to. But as I was speaking to Apostle Towns earlier, and I said it to him, he said, well, it's just something you can't avoid. It's in you. That's who you are now. But we're going to try. Pray that we can accomplish this. So anyway, we carry around so much aggravation from other people, right? Either in relationships, our personal lives, business, for those of us in ministry. We just carry around everybody else's mess. We carry it around so much to the point where we don't have enough space for our own problems. We begin to overlook our own issues and our own concerns. I'm not going there. I'm not going to go there. We're not going to do it. We start stressing ourselves out because we want to be that good friend. We start stressing ourselves out because we feel like it's our duty to be there for other folks. I'm here to tell you tonight, don't worry about other people's mess anymore. You can't live trying to please somebody else. Like and share this, please. Please share this live tonight. Somebody needs to hear this. Like and share this live. Send it to your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers. Spread this message worldwide. We need this to go viral. Isha, what's going on? Exactly. As my admin teams just stated, you can't always save those that don't want to be saved. You got to save yourself first because the same energy you give, a lot of times you don't get back in return. I want to say also real quick, we are streaming live on YouTube at the same time. We're doing this. We're doing this. I told you all, we are going to take over. Real Talk with Rev, all of you that are a part of me will be growing right along with me. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. We will continue to move up. We can only go up from here. Real quick before we go back into it. Matter of fact, I'll save it for later on. But like I was saying, we have a tendency of feeling like we're here to help save everybody. You can't. You can't save everybody. You are not Captain Save a Hole, Captain Save a Pimp, Captain Save a Stupid. You are not that person. God did not create you to bear the weight of other people. He didn't. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but despite what some of these preachers are telling you, your job is not to carry the weight of everybody else. That's not your job. It's not your job. You want to know what your job is? Your job is to try to help them if they want to be helped. If they want to be helped. Stop putting your neck out there for other people to chop off when nobody's willing to do it for you. I know I hear somebody saying, but isn't that considered being a good person? But here's the thing. Here's the thing with this. You're filling yourself up. I gave this display before. You're filling yourself up with other people's problems. Yeah, and that's on Jack and Jill in there. You're filling yourself up with other people's problems so much to the point where you don't even have space for your own. You can't even tend to your own issues. You can't even start focusing on you and the things that you need to handle because you're so busy trying to handle everybody else's stuff. Point blank reality. That, my friends, is real talk. That's real talk. You can't worry about trying to help everybody. You can't. Because, see, the more you worry about trying to help everybody else, the more you end up losing yourself. You end up losing yourself. You're so focused in on trying to make sure that this one over here is good, that one over there is good, and guess what? Your life is going to hell. Your marriage is going to shambles. Your relationship is falling apart. Your kids are ending up in places they shouldn't be. Your kids ended up in places they shouldn't be. You're ending up in the hospital, broke down, busted and disgusted, stressed out and stretched out. All because you wanted to be that good Samaritan. All because you wanted to play the role of Captain Save 'em All. Here's the question. You're getting out of your bed 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night after working 8 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours, 5 hours, however long you worked at your job. You dealt with enough aggravation at your job. You're stressed. You got enough things going on in your household, with your family, with your business. But now, because somebody called you at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, now you got to get up, leave behind your family to go help them, only for you to come back home and have to deal with aggravation. Having to deal with the fact that now you have an angry spouse, an upset mate, children that's up running around because they couldn't sleep because somebody wasn't home. We're not thinking about the fact that, do they think about the fact that, you know what, you made this sacrifice. You decided to make a sacrifice and come out in the rain, sleet, snow, hell, beaming sun, late at night, whatever the time of day may be or time of night may be. You decided to carry on their weight, add on weight to them so that you could help them out. Got some bad news for you. The reality of it is, when you need them, where are they at? After you've dealt with their mess, you've taken their mess and stress on, right? Now they're laying peaceful, relaxed. But now you're tossing and turning that night. Now you're going throughout your day with your mind wrinkled up and all the kind of crinkles and stuff because of the fact that you took on somebody else's problems. Now you can't even focus on the fact that your household needs things taken care of because you're more concerned about trying to help somebody else get right. Oh, I hear somebody. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. How are you as a preacher telling me not to worry about somebody else's problems? How can I put this? How can I put this? Simple. Before you run out there trying to save somebody else's life, make sure yours is in order. Make sure that your mate is good with what you're doing. Make sure that the person that you are with understands that what you are doing is helping somebody else. Make sure your mate does not have a problem with you jumping out the window to go save somebody else. Make sure your house is in order. Because you running out there to go save somebody else's marriage could cost you yours. And that's on Big Bird and them. Oh, it's got quiet. Hello. I'm gonna talk to the curtains. I'm gonna talk to them back here. You can't go out trying to be a savior to those who don't want to be saved. That's right, honey. I'm still a person. I still have feelings. I still have emotions. I'm still a human being. And guess what? I still have a life that I have to live. I still have to make sure that people understand that I'm straight. Me running out to save you costs me. All right, well, this guy. I'm on live. Can't do it. You can't. See, one thing we have to realize is me running out there. Watch this. Give you another example. Let's say that you're somebody, you know somebody who every week they going through something. Every week you're dishing out money to them to help them out with their situation. But it puts you in a hole. Are you really helping them? Have you really helped them? Or have you cost yourself something? After some point in time, you have to start saying no. It's okay to say no. It is okay to say no. People coming to you, can I talk to you for a second? Sure, how can I help you? Me and my wife, I need my sanity, I need my peace. I'm not in a place right now where I can help you. You need help with something like that? Take it to God. Take it to God. Go seek some counseling, a marriage counselor. Not saying that I'm not here for you, but I can't carry on your weight at this point in time. I can't bear your problems at this point in time. I got enough to deal with myself. We have to learn self-preservation. Self-preservation. Fellas, it's okay to pamper yourself. Go to the spa every now and then. Stop worrying about, oh, I gotta be there for this dude. I gotta be there for that person. Who's there when you need them? Who's there? And are they really there because you need them? Or are they there so that they can listen to your problems and run off and tell it to somebody else? Oh, the temperature just dropped. See, you have to learn to take care of yourselves. You can't constantly be there for somebody that's not there for themselves. You can't constantly keep carrying this weight and these burdens of other people. It causes you to end up having a stroke, stress, arguments, unnecessarily. I think the drop lower than 60. Unnecessarily carrying on other people's mess. Now you laid up in the hospital, stretched out because you were stressed out behind somebody else's mess. Why? They're laying at home or they're sitting wherever they're at, still miserable. But that's one less thing that they're worried about because it's now on your plate. Exactly, admins. Every listening ear isn't always listening by itself. We need to realize this one thing. I might not be before you all along this evening. Men, I'm going to talk to the fellas for a second. Can I talk to the fellas? Ladies, I'm not excluding y'all, but I need to talk to my brothers for a minute. And when I say brothers, I don't mean brothers. I mean brothers as in men, the male species. If there are any children watching, I advise you to ask them to let them leave right now, because this part here is the realest part you'll ever hear. Let me know when y'all ready. Apostle Towns, let me know when you're ready. Admins, let me know when y'all ready. This part here is so serious. And when I drop this on you, right? Watch this. When I drop this one on y'all, y'all might be shocked to hear this come from my mouth. But let me know when you're ready. We got 2 minutes before break. Let me know when y'all ready. I guess nobody's ready for this. Well, like the songwriter said, ready or not, here I come. Fellas, in case you didn't know this, and this is something that a lot of preachers don't like to say, but I'm going to say it. You being stressed out, carrying the weight of somebody else, it can have an effect. How do I put this? It can. It can have an effect on your sex life. It can cause you to not be able to perform in the bed. We'll be back.
Always healthy and happy. Video. View a cool cinematic back sound recommendation that's perfect for your movie. Forget to press the red subscribe.
Whether you're looking to connect with customers, find new ones, or sell more of your awesome stuff, Constant Contact has powerful email marketing tools and more to help you do more business online. Power on with Constant Contact. Try it free today.
We're never alone. And that is our strength. Because when we're doubted, we'll play as one. When we're held back, we'll go farther and harder. If we're not taken seriously, we'll prove that wrong. And if we don't fit the sport, we'll change the sport. We know things won't always go our way.
And the world's sporting events are postponed or cancelled.
But whatever it is, we'll find a way. And when things aren't fair, we'll come together for change.
We have a responsibility
to make this world a better place. And no matter how bad it gets, we will always come back stronger. Because nothing can stop what we can do together.
Kobe taught us to be better.
Don't cheat, push. Wake up every single day to get better today than you were yesterday, whatever it takes.
Better dreamer. Better waker. Better stretcher. Better walker. Better talker. Better walking the walk and talking the talk. Better blacker. Better sprinter. Better loser. Better winner. Just be better.
Do the simple stuff right.
Better form. Focus. Better friend. Better fighter. Better rider. Better eater. Better leader. Better generation. Better nation. Just be better. Can you do that?
Let's go, back at it.
Better player. better shooter, better scorer, better coach, yep, better coach, better mentor, better minor, major, mover, shaker, better skater, better artist, yeah, better teacher, better preacher, better believer, better first, better future, better hero, again, better hero, better mother, yeah, better father, better father, better father, better father, better father, better me, better you, better us.
Mamba out.
Better. Forever.
Our youth tends to get the short end of the stick in terms of the investment that's put into them. But I think it should be the opposite because they are our future. There's a lot of things that you learn from sports. When you're the father of 4 daughters, it becomes not just a belief, it doesn't become a challenge, but it becomes a passion and it becomes a mission. Because this is the world that they are going to be growing up in. I want to make sure that they're growing up in a world better than the one that we are currently living in, that's for sure. But you got to look to it as what can really pique the interest of a kid. What piques their interest is the curiosity of, can I do that? It's just basic things. Like a kid starts out, can't dribble with her left, and then 2 weeks later, she's much better at it. That does a lot for self-esteem, does a lot for inner confidence. So that's where the original idea of Mamba League was conceived. Watching their camaraderie, watching their bond, watching them grow together is extremely rewarding. My hope is that through sport, they understand that whatever discipline they decide to go into, whether it is volleyball or basketball, or whether it's being an accountant or being a writer or whatever the case may be, the same principles apply. The discipline, the dedication, the attention to detail, the unselfishness, right? All that stuff is there. And so hopefully they grew up understanding that message.
So, you have a cool idea, but maybe you don't know what to do with it. Easy. First things first, you need a website. Putting your idea online is the easiest way to get the ball rolling, and the easiest way to build a better website in under an hour is with GoDaddy. With our website builder, all you do is type in your idea, and it will pop up with unlimited design tailored to your industry. Then you just pick one and go. Add in your text and some pics, and you're done. Boom, publish. See? That's pretty easy. You don't need any crazy tech skills or a degree in computer science. You just need a computer, or a tablet, or a phone. Because you can build and edit your site on pretty much anything. And once your site is up, it has built-in features to help people find it on Google and sites like Facebook and more. Because that's kind of the point of your site, right? To tell people about your sweet new idea. And the best part is, you can start all of this for free. So we're pretty much done here, right? Because you need to go start building your website. Start for free at GoDaddy.com.
Alright, so when I left off, I dropped a little nugget on you fellas, right? Invite the people to come back, tell them we're back on, we're back. Call them all back. Rosie, come on back. Isha, come on back. Chrissy, come on back. All of you, come on back. admins, come back. If you left, come on back in. You don't want to miss this next part. Trust me. Real quick, if you have the opportunity, you can go over to the Facebook page. Not the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. You can find it on my YouTube channel, Lawrence Kearney. Find me there. You can find this live there. You have the opportunity to watch it there. You have the opportunity also to watch it here on Facebook. You have an opportunity to watch it here on Habs. We're going all over. Next, we're going to do an Instagram page. We'll be all over. Then we'll be doing Twitter, Twitch, you name it, we're going to be on there. All right? So, as I was saying to the fellas, being stressed out, carrying another person's weight can affect your sex life. How so? You won't be able to perform right. You won't be able to perform properly. You can't please your mate the way that you're supposed to because you're so stressed out and so worried about trying to make sure that this other person or these other people's problems are correct. Ladies, guess what? The same thing happens to y'all. Same thing happens to you. You can't please your mate. You can't perform at home. You can't do your wifely duties because you're so stressed out, or motherly duties because you're so stressed out, worried about taking care of other people's mess. Doesn't help. You're too consumed with everybody else's problems. And because you're so consumed with everybody else's problems, now you have the issue of pleasing your mate. You can't please your mate. You can't do what you're supposed to do as a wife. You can't do what you're supposed to do as a mother. You can't do what you're supposed to do as anything because you're so consumed with trying to make sure that everything else is right. Tell me I'm wrong, and I'll prove you I'm right. Scientifically stating, and I can speak on this from a scientific point because I went to a science school, the Chad Science Academy in Newark, New Jersey, 370 South 7th Street, I believe it was. It's no longer in existence, but I went there. Your hormone levels decrease when you're stressed out. Think about it. When you're focusing in on everything else but your mate, but making sure that your mate is happy, making sure you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, you can't please your mate properly. Yeah, sure, you might give it to them. They might get pleased, but are you pleased? Are you performing at your best? Can you truly say that you're focused in on helping your mate reach that point? No, because you're more focused on, all right, I need to get this so I can go ahead and try to get back to helping this person. You're destroying your marriage. You're destroying your relationship. You're destroying relationships, period. You can't even tend to your children properly because you're carrying around other people's mess. Vanessa, you said I'm wrong. Are you saying that I'm wrong, or are you saying that I was wrong so that I can prove that I was right? I'm waiting for my wife to respond. Ah, okay. Now, watch this. Here's something else that we need to understand. When it comes to your responsibilities, because you're carrying around the weight of other people, you tend to go lacking in tending to those things. You go lacking in tending to them. Your lawn now looks a mess because you're stressed out, worried about trying to get over here to help Brother Mike. Your laundry ain't getting done completely because you're so worried about getting over here to help Sister Shirley. You can't move forward with your projects because you're worried about taking care of other people because they've added their stress onto you. Am I talking about me? No, because I don't carry other people's mess with me. I don't carry other people's misery with me. I don't carry other people's problems. I'll give it back to you. If I can't deal with it at that point in time, I'll tell you. I can't deal with that right now. I'll have to get back to you later. Sweetie. And we have to learn is that it's okay. It is definitely okay. It's okay to sit there and say these things. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say I can't do it. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Learn that it's okay to say no. Stop thinking that you are forced or that you are obligated to deal with other people's problems. It's quite all right. Watch this. A mother has so much stress on her already. She has to make sure that her children are okay. She's married, so she has to also make sure that her husband is okay. She works, so she has to make sure her job is taken care of. She also has to make sure that the household itself is running the way it's supposed to. But this same mother decides that she wants to help other people. She decides she wants to help other people. But in the midst of helping other people, what happens? In the midst of helping other people, she forgets about certain things. She then forgets about the laundry. She then starts slacking on taking care of her children. She then starts forgetting to tend to her husband. Her job performance decreases. So she can't do her job properly. Thank you, sweetie. And I have.
And then we got some more.
Oh, you can take those back down.
Well, we might need them for next time. I'll leave them.
Thank you, sweetheart. My wife is better than yours. I don't care. You have to. You have to. She now has to find a way to be able to balance herself between all these things that she has to tend to. But she can't do it. Why? Because she's carrying around stress and worry. She's carrying around the stress and the worry of other people. So in order to get herself back focused, she now has to start telling Sister Kwamisha, honey, I can't help you. She now has to tell Brother Carlos, you need to go seek somebody else's attention. Why? Because she understands that I'm slacking. I can no longer do what it is that I need to take care of. A husband, a father, a worker. He decides that he wants to go out there and try to help other people. He's commended for doing so. He's looked up to. Oh, he's a great person. She's a great person. These are great people. But at home, things are slacking. His wife is beginning to complain that she's not getting pleased in the bedroom anymore. The children are complaining that they don't get to go out as a family anymore. The grass isn't getting cut. Cars falling apart. Your son's hair just can't get, won't, it's just growing wild and crazy. But because of the fact that you have been sitting there, carrying the weight and the problems of others, now you can't do it. Now you can't do it. Because you decided you wanted to be there for Brother Quackwa, Brother Quack job. Now you can't help. Now your son is suffering. Now your daughter is suffering. Because you decided you wanted to be there for Sister Shake 'em off. Now your wife is suffering. You can't perform the right way in the bed. You're not even thinking about it. You're nixing her off. Your job performance starts failing. The way you used to take care of the car, it's not happening anymore. The roof has a hole in it, and because you're so worried about going over here to help this person with their household problems, you can't even tend to your house. It's time that we get real. It's time that we start giving people back their mess. It's time that we start making people understand that, listen, as much as I want to be there for you, I have to be there for myself. I have to be there for my family. I can't be there for you because my family is slacking. can't be there for you because my family is losing out. It's time that we start giving back to ourselves and start giving back people their problems. Start giving them back their mess. Let them deal with it. Let them deal with these things. We can no longer continue to carry the problems of others. Us carrying their problems has caused the problem. Us carrying their mess has caused us stress. Us carrying their misery has put us in a place that has caused misery within our household. It's caused misery within our household. It's time that we get back to being who we're supposed to be. Stop worrying about everybody else's issues. Because where is it putting you? What has it done for you? What has it done for you? Nothing. It's done nothing but cause you problems. It's done nothing but cause you problems. It's all right. It's all right to tell people no. It's all right to say, listen, I can't do it right now. It's okay. Don't feel bad. Carrying other people's stress will have you in the hospital. Stroke, heart attack. Stress. Let me talk to my people of color for a second. Stress is one of the number one things that sends us to the hospital. It's one of the number one things that causes us to have strokes. Stop carrying their mess. Give it back to them. Walk away from anything that's causing you problems. It's okay. If they talk about you, let them talk. Because guess what? They're going to talk about you either way. Whether you're there for them or you're not. They're going to talk about you. So don't worry about it. They're going to talk about you either way. So at this point in your life, accept that you're not God. You're not God. You're not. And that's quite all right. It's all right. It's all right. You're human. You're not a machine. You're not a machine. You can't carry around everybody else's problems and expect to be able to deal with your own at the same time. If it was meant for you to bear everybody else's problems, your name would have been Jesus. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be right back. My thoughts coming up next. Welcome back. Rev's Perspective. We've gotten to a point in our lives where we're getting too old. All of us are not getting, none of us are getting any younger. We're getting older as the days go past. We're getting older as the days go on. So we can't afford to continue to carry the stress of other people in our life. The more we carry their stress, the less room we have for our own blessings. We're building a basket. We're carrying a basket. And in that basket, if that basket is so full, you can't put anything else in there. You can't even receive anything. You can't put yourself in a position where you're blocking your own blessings. I'm going to ask my admins if they will also to put up there about Creations by Diva. Stop carrying around other people's problems. At this point in time in life, it's time to focus on ourselves. Time is winding up. And before we pass away, I'm sure we all have things that we want to achieve. And we can't achieve those things focusing on trying to get everybody else's stuff together. I'm 40 years old. And I realized something. I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger. But what I am getting, I'm getting wiser. And in my wiser days, in my days of becoming a wiser person, I'm understanding that sometimes I have to turn my back to something. I have to walk away from something. I have to walk away from some people. It's for my own health. It's for my own sanity. It's for my own peace. There's never a moment in life that you should ever feel that somebody else comes before you. That you have to worry about filling in other people's problems. Don't ever think that. God didn't create you to bear other people's issues. God did not create you to be a burden bearer. He said that he would bear all your burdens. He didn't say I created you so that people can come to you and dump their mess on you. You're not a garbage can. Stop allowing people to fill you with their garbage. Give it back to them. It's okay. It's okay to give people back their own mess. From this day forth, July 1st, 2021, at 9:36 p.m., I need you all to start emptying out that garbage can. And when you empty it out, separate their mess from yours. Separate their mess from yours. Understand that everybody's problems is not your problems. You are not here to save the world. You did not die on the cross for anybody else. It's okay. You can love a person. You can help people. I'm not saying don't help people. But I'm saying to make sure that before you go out there trying to help everybody, make sure your house is in order. Make sure you're good. You can't help somebody else if you're not good. You can't help, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot be a helpmate to others if you're down and out. What good are you to anybody if you're dead and gone? Guess what? Once you're dead and gone, they move on to somebody else and stress out the next person. It's reality. It's real talk. So the next time somebody comes to you with their aggravation and their stress and their problems, listen. But don't get so engulfed in their issues and their problems till you forget about yours. I'm Reverend Kearney, and this has been Rev's Perspective. Now, I want to invite you all to something real quick. Here on Real Talk with Rev, we're preparing to start doing some new things. We're going to start a morning program starting in the month of August, where we will have uh, breakfast with Rev, or something. We're not quite sure on what the name is going to be as of yet. We're not sure if we're going to be broadcasting from this channel or we'll be broadcasting from another one. But stay tuned. Make sure you watch. Once again, we want to give a shout out to Creations by Diva. They're the ones who are creating our shirts. We also want to give a shout out to my wife, Vanessa, #1 supporter. We also want to give a shout out to my cousin Rosie, known to you all as Minister Deborah Alston. And in mentioning my cousin Rosie, let me say this: she has a vlog that that we are working on. It's called A Moment with Debbie. #Let's talk about it. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on it. You don't want to miss out on it. It'll be here on Facebook, here on Hats, also on YouTube. So you don't want to miss out on it. You don't want to miss out on it. She has a lot of great things planned for you guys. You don't want to miss out on this. I promise you. August 7th will be the launch date for the vlog. Mark it down on your calendars. Mark it down in your phones. Mark it down wherever you need to. Let it be known. Let your friends know. Let your family know. Let your haters know. Let whoever you know. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you tune in. Once again, admins, if you will, post information for Creations by Diva. They're also starting something new. They'll be going on another website. They'll be doing another site. My admins will post the information for you, and you'll see it flash across the screen in a couple of minutes. They have a new website that they're working on. Make sure that you support. Listen, we're trying to help build one another. All right, this is what we're about here. We're about building one another. Okay. If you have something that you got going on that you would like us to help you with, let us know. We're here for you. As you saw flash across your screens, Scarface Entertainment is back in effect. We are doing. We're helping to build people's vlogs, doing videos for people, advertisement, flyers, whatever your needs may be. We're here to help you. Catalogs, you name it, we're here for you. We'll be working with Creations by Diva. So that way, if there's something that you need specifically made that you want in the background or whatever the case may be, trust me, we will help you get all that taken care of. Shirts, t-shirts, whatever it may be. You can contact either Creations by Diva, you can contact Minister Deborah Alston, or you can contact us here at Real Talk with Rev, and we will connect you to somebody. Trust and believe, you will not be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. I promise you. Like I said, here at Real Talk with Rev, we will be having a new show come along. We'll be having a new show coming up soon, where in the morning time we'll be taking a few minutes. It won't be a long show. It'll possibly be about maybe anywhere between 10 minutes to a half hour scripture reading for the morning, just for the day, to get you going, along with a prayer. So trust me, if it's something you're looking in, if there's something you would like, join us. Also, Apostle Darrell Towns has a show here on Hats every Saturday. It's called A Moment with the Apostle. If you're interested in talking with the Apostle, he's on here now. You can also contact him. His name is Apostle Darrell Towns. The admins will post it. We'll put it up. We'll flash it across for you. My wife she'll be starting up her business. She's going to be doing a catering business. We'll be getting all that together. Once we get all that together, we'll give you more information on that. I think we covered everything. I believe we covered everything. I think we covered everything. Apostle Towns, if you want, you can post your information up there, sir, and we'll share it with you. We'll share it with the people. But again, here at Real Talk with Rev, we're about helping build a community. We support everyone. We believe in building your brand, building your show, building whatever it is that you're doing positive. That's what we're about. We're about positivity. Anything we can do to help the next person grow, let's go for it. Again, like, share, follow, subscribe. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Vanessa, if you could post that on the Real Talk page, we can have that flash across. We do promotions as well. Again, if it's something that you would like us to do, let us know, and we will. We will get in contact with you. Contact us. Let us know, and we will do our best. We will do our best to try to help you out. We'll do our best to help you out. All right. Admins, is that all? You'll see everything flash across your screen again pretty soon. I don't know what else. I believe that's it. If that's it, that's all. Don't worry about this. I put it up there for you, sweetheart. Again, if you're looking for any promotions, hit us up. We'll get back to you. We'll let you know our pricing. We're not expensive. We don't try to break people's pockets. All right? Have a blessed night. Watch the page. We have commercials coming. There's so much more coming up. Watch the page. Trust me. You won't regret it. I promise you that. All right? God bless you all. And remember, give people back their mess.